Hi everyone. So many people use Microsoft Excel like a calculator, but this is what differentiates a professional from a beginner. What you are looking at right now is Excel's record. As you can see, we have the ID, we have the region, we have the city, we have the product sold, we have price, units sold, total sales, operating profit, operating margin, and the sales method. And I really want to carry out an investigation in this data set to find out which product is doing better. Okay, so let's start with that. I just want us to see which product is doing better. We can see that we have our product column here and we have our total sales. I want to see what product does better in sales, or which one is the highest sold product. So all I need to do right now is to take me just very few minutes to do this. First of all, go to make sure that your data set is in a standard format. When it's in a standard format, you'll be able to see these drop down arrows. And if your own is not in this drop down arrow, all you need to do is press Ctrl key plus T, Ctrl T, and it will appear. So let me show you how to do that. Let me change my table back to a normal table. Now this is a normal table. You can see that there are no arrows there anymore. So I'll press Ctrl plus T, and it will ask me, yes, my table has headers, which are the ones highlighted in blue. I'll click OK. So this is simply how to change your table to a standard table. The arrows are back. Now what's the next thing? We use what we call pivot tables to summarize our data. You need to learn how to use these tools so that your analysis, your anything you want to do will be very fast and easy. So how do I get that? I'll still go to data. Okay, sorry, we've already gotten our data here. I'll go to insert, please. We'll have our data. We've changed it to standard table. Let's go to insert. Look at the pivot table option. This option will not be available for you if this table is still in the normal form. So come back to here, click and select from table or range. Don't select anything here and click OK. Now you have your pivot table. If you look by the right hand side, you can see all the column headers we had in our data set here. All these headers that are highlighted in blue here are here now. They are all here. So remember, I want to see the highest sold product, right? Good. So I'll take my product and drag it down to rows here. All you need to drag down in rows are those items that are in text format, just like this. And then I'll take my total sales. Look at where I have total sales. Drag them down here to values, and it's simple as short. It's very simple. Now you have your sum of total sales and you have your label. That's the product here. All I will do next now is to sort it from highest to lowest. So sort. Come here, sort from largest to smallest, and you will have your sub. If you want to go further to change it to currency, just come here, right click, format. Is already in, is actually a currency. We just want to format it so to show the currency symbol. Okay, so come to format cells, come to currency, and then come to, you can select dollar or naira sign, anyone you want to select. So you can go for, let's look for an naira sign here, and then change the decimal places to 0. I love leaving it at 0 since everything is in whole numbers, and click OK. And then you have your naira sign here. Sorry, something is wrong here. Come back to format, go to number format. Okay, change your, let's check Hausa, and click OK. I know why I changed the Fulani, because Fulani is from left to right, I guess. So this is it. So this is how you simply format it. If you want to go further to visualize this, it's still very easy. Like I said, professional. Now you have the numbers. You've seen that men's footwear is the highest sold, but now you want to visualize it. You want a situation whereby it will show numbers but visuals. Go to insert, come to recommended charts, and then select a column chart. You can use a column chart or a bar chart for this. Okay, so in this case I'll select a column chart and click OK. So for my column chart now, you can see my visuals. which is the men's street footwear, the women's apparel, and the rest of them. So that is it. Simple as that. I personally would use a bar chart for this, but let's stick to column chart first. So this is it. This is just how to think like a professional. Now you've built, you have your data set. You quickly, within few minutes, you've calculated the total sales per product. Now you know which product is doing better. Okay, this is one way of tracking your business. This is one way of tracking your business. Now, if I want to go on further to check, look at my data set, I have the invoice dates, and I want to see the months that are doing well. All I need to do is to come back here, copy this, Control C, paste it down here, Control V. Then instead of products, I'm going to replace it with year. That's invoice date. So I'll come here, put in my invoice date, and remove this. I'll remove the product. Then I'll leave my sum of total sales. So for my invoice date, remember I want to see months, right? So I'll remove quarters, I'll remove years, and you have your months. Now I want to visualize this too. I'll come here, insert. Make sure you are selecting inside the pivot table. Come to insert, come to recommended charts, and then insert a line chart. That is it. You see, I'm using Excel here. Microsoft Excel, you can do this. So once you've done this, you can format your chart, give it the colors it wants, clean it up a little bit so it will look better. Now for my chart, you can see the months that do better. And from here, the highest point is where? At July. Okay, and the lowest point is where? Here, March. So that is what visuals plus pivot table gives you when you're working with a very large data like this. And this is what I want you to do for your business. Learn how to record your information in a spreadsheet like this. So I hope you learned a lot from here on how to create a pivot table and how to use a visual to how to use a pivot table and how to use a visual to bring out your data. If you love this, please comment in the comment box what you would like to learn more. Let me know what you would like to learn more. Send me a DM or type in the comment box. See ya.